I'm giving an L to Black intellectualism. The Native Land Pod, which is Angela Rye, I believe Bakari Sellers,
boy,
and some other people,
and your boy Andrew Gillum, who got caught in that hotel room with a male streetwalker and some drugs. Mr. Gillum.
All right, so the Native Land Podcast, which includes Angela Rye, and I believe she has some specific things to say about this. They put out a episode of their podcast, and the title of it is Joe Budden's Podcast and the Dumbing Down of America. And apparently she went on to say things like, Mark, come home.
Mark, come on home. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you down there with them black peasants? Come on back up here with the black elite Democrat party.
And what she's referring to is the fact that Marc Lamont Hill is on the Joe Budden podcast. And obviously there's a viral clip of him almost getting into a fight with Queen's Flip.
No, call me no sucker. No, call me no sucker. No, don't be trying to call me like I'm pussy. And I ain't pussy. No, call me no sucker. You want to go outside? You go flip. You go outside? You go outside?
That's fucking funny.
Ever since Mel left, it's been chaos over there.
It has, low key.
It's been nuts.
Low key. Okay, so Marc Lamont Hill is absolutely a black intellectual, right? Dr. Marc Lamont Hill. But he's also from fucking Philly, right? And black people are not a monolith, right? Because he's smart doesn't mean that he can't have moments like that. It just happens. So when you act like black intellectualism is a place for elitism, essentially, that doing the Joe Budden podcast is beneath you, that's some whack ass shit. That's trash.
I will say that it was very obvious when they added Mark what the angle was. Let's raise the intellectual level in the room. Let's start raising the level of conversation just by nature that he's here.
But there's nothing wrong with that inherently.
There's nothing wrong with that at all. I think early on they were kind of using him as a prop. He was leading a lot of the political discussions with him and Melissa, and so it wasn't so much of like, we really into this. It's like, let's validate ourselves in this space by having Mark here.
Oh, absolutely.
That being said, I think more black programs that have the ear, that have the attention of middle-aged to younger people, to not waste it on bullshit. And so if there is one positive that the JPP is getting out of that, is at least they're having discussions that are more real and grounded in reality and not just so much like black celebrity bullshit. You know
and conversations that they wouldn't normally have.
That's a positive thing. And just because he's not having it on CNN with you, where you have to guard your tongue and walk the party line constantly, doesn't mean he's doing anything wrong. My thing with Angela Rye is, you'll say that to somebody like Marc Lamont Hill and be like, oh, come on home, come be with us. As far as I know, Marc Lamont Hill was a fucking free agent. Marc Lamont Hill got booted out of CNN, your current employer, right? Got booted the fuck up out of there because he wouldn't stop talking the truth about Gaza. Got did in. You shut your mouth, you sat on your hands, and you stood idly by while that man went jobless. Did you offer employment then? Did you give him a soft place to land then? Did you step in as a black sister who got somewhere for Marc Lamont Hill to come home to? Did you step up and do anything for that man at that time when he was ostracized by your outlet? No.
I played for him to platform himself.
Exactly. You sat up there and you let him take his licks while your company lashed him out. But now he done found somebody. I can't call him truly independent media. You still work for Spotify. It just is what it is. But a black owned platform, mostly black owned platform, and JBP, where he's helping to elevate the discourse. Now he doing something wrong. That's the type of, like, people like to get down with folks like Angela Rye and Joy Reid and shit like that. And it's cool. Your black faces in high places, what have you. But them folks, when they turn their nose up at you, like you not doing pro-blackness right. Excuse me, ma'am. You get on in front of audiences of millions of people night in and night out, and you say what you're allowed to say. And you toe the party line the way that you have been taught to toe it. Right? You are as integral to the machine of the Democratic Party as any other white contributor on that show. Yeah. But you try to feint like Like you doing the Lord's work. Like you the only one doing it right. It wasn't too long ago I seen you on the Breakfast Club trying to hold Jill Stein responsible for like she's the problem with Gaza.
Sure.
Oh well, where Butch Jones and excuse me, not Butch Jones, Butch Ware and Jill Stein gonna do for Gaza if they get elected? I'm sorry, your girl's in office right now, sending the weapons over. The fuck is she doing? That's what I want to ask you. Because I seem to think that there's a connection between the fact that you won't open up your mouth to anything real going on within your party and the fact that you were so quiet after Mark's firing, but got everything to say now. Miss me with that shit, man.
Facts, yeah. No, like I said before, blackness is not a monolith, right? People can be intellectuals, they can be, what they are on the Joe Budden podcast, they can be hip hop nerds, they can be blurs into a multitude of things, right? Interests lie everywhere when it comes to blackness. So the thought that we have to keep our intellectuals in one proper place is fucking stupid, and it's how you get things like Breakfast Club being sunned by countless white people because they won't have more intellectuals involved in debates on these sorts of things.
MoFly, I guess great minds think alike. He said Joe responded to them and said the same thing. Why didn't y'all recruit him? Yeah. That's the first thing on my mind. You mad that he over there now? When he first got booted on CNN, why didn't you use your platform that you still had at that job to defend him and then hire him and then bring him on your podcast?
If all you were going to do was say, come home years later.
Because it was comfortable for you to stay within that company's shadow and stay quiet while what happened to Mark happened to Mark. But now in the aftermath, I can faint concerned.
Yeah.
Now in the aftermath, I can be, no, it's all luck. No, hell no. Hell no. And I'm not even saying you got to go out here and risk your livelihood. It's perfectly acceptable for you to stay in your place and keep doing your job. Not even mad at you, but don't fake it. Don't fake like it's all good. You could have came over here. You ain't got to do JBP. Why you got to do JBP?
Not realizing that what he's doing is actually great for black intellectualism because he's on a mainstream podcast, one of the best podcasts, promoting it.
He's doing for JBP what you won't do every time they invite you on Breakfast Club. Telling it truthfully, honestly, without any beholdence to a political apparatus.
Yeah.
You go on the Breakfast Club time in and time out and lead people back to the Democratic Party. That's what you do. You make excuses for them. You go on there. You guard your criticisms. You make them as tamed as possible so that you can still get into the rooms.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to hear individuals like Angela Rye browbeating about morality. You don't have the high ground.
And how dare you for calling it the dumbing down of America when he's actually helping bring intellectualism to a mainstream audience. That's trash. And again, that's elitism. That's black elitism. That's what that is.